Greetings, ghoulies. I'm Serena and welcome to my Hall of Horrors. Are you feeling a little worn down lately from all the horrible news going on? Feelings of hopelessness? Every time you turn on the news, it's something worse and worse. And you can't even go to social media to take your mind off things, because it's there too. It's everywhere. It's inescapable. Trust me, my dearest ghoulie, you're not alone. As you all know, I'm a ghoul with a taste for terror, but even I have my limits. Of all the things I experienced while being a ghoul, there's nothing more horrifying than the state of the world currently. Based on my appearance, many may assume that I'm evil, but that's not the case. I was human once, you know, so of course I would want the best for the human race. Well, nowadays there's many humans out there that are the true evil ones. I do believe there's some goodness still out there. And listen, I am just a single ghoul. What could I possibly say to make you feel better? Well, truthfully, I've never been that great at giving advice. All I can do is try to be encouraging. Just because wickedness is taking over our world doesn't mean you have to succumb to it. You can protest in your own little way. The only way evil can be defeated is to fight back and defend oneself. That doesn't necessarily mean getting physical. It could be as simple as letting your voice be heard. But it's most important to take a break and decompress. Go for a walk, read a book, watch a movie, listen to music, go thrifting. For the love of ghoul, go touch grass. Do anything except indulge in toxic social media and news all day. If you come to me for mental health advice, unfortunately I'm not well equipped on the subject. I suffer from it greatly every waking moment. I may be undead, but every day I wish I were dead, for real. And our current world doesn't make my mental health problems any easier. In fact, it makes it much worse. I can't even begin to tell you how many times just this year so far alone that I wished I would die already. If you have similar ideations such as I, just know you're not alone. I've attempted and thought of certain things that I can't really say on YouTube many times, but somehow I'm still here. So until then, an undead state will just have to do. Like I said, I'm not very good at giving mental health advice, but I can tell you some of the things I do to keep myself distracted. On my main channel, I made a video talking about my New Year's resolutions, and one of them that I didn't include because it got cut out for time was to get back into reading physically. For the past few years, I've been using audiobooks, which is fine and all, but I find I absorb the story more when I'm reading it physically than just listening to it. I was just being lazy, honestly. Instead of indulging in a story, sitting down and taking my time with it, I was trying to get through it as quickly as possible, and that's just not very fun. So my goal this year was to get back into physically reading, which I have done successfully. It's been really nice and I'm quite enjoying myself, and it's been quite the distraction from everything. If you're interested in getting into reading but you think you'll have a hard time getting into it, I suggest starting with smaller books first and then working your way up. Another thing I do is watch movies, especially movies you've seen before, your favorites. I always find comfort in the familiarity. I like to listen to music, turn on my favorite playlists. I love to thrift. It's one of my favorite pastimes, as you might have guessed. If you have a collection like dolls or something like I do, you can spend more time with that to take your mind off things. I love to take photos and videos to express myself and my creativity. As long as you're not hurting yourself or others, I say do it. I think of it as self-care in a way. And during these trying times, why shouldn't you? That is it for today, ghoulies. I wanted to make another video, but I couldn't figure out what to make it on, so I decided on this. Consume horror, don't let the horror consume you, is what I say. Comment, like, subscribe, and become a ghoulie today. And until then, my children of the night, I will see you all in the next video.